Hello, Pits. Welcome to another episode of R2 Sports Talk. Real fan, real talk. Here we starting with our soccer segment. We started with Serie A. Juventus and Cagliari finished with a draw 1-1. I was torn on this because I like both teams. I'm a huge fan of Juventus. That's my Italian club. I've been following Juventus since the 90s. That's my club. Cagliari, I follow because of Gianluca Lapadula. You know, he's an Italian-Peruvian footballer. So that's why I follow Cagliari. Simple as that. So this game finished with a draw. I was like, okay, you know what? A draw is a draw. That's good. That's good for me for both teams. Even though Juventus had majority of the control of the game, because let's be realistic, they dominated the game. But a draw is a draw. Cagliari coming from last week with a victory. Now with a draw, that's 4 points. Juventus is Juventus. So yeah. That is crazy. Now going to the Bundesliga, where Bayern Munich draw against Frankfurt. Now this was a little bit of a letdown, especially after coming with a loss in UEFA just last week. So I don't know. I think Bayern needs to tweak some things in there because this is not good. I know this week it's FIFA week, so like a lot of teams are going to be off because it's a lot of teams are going to be playing for their countries for World Cup qualifiers. So yeah, so I don't know. Now, continuing with our soccer segment, let's go to UEFA. Where, like I said before, Bayern Munich lost to Aston Villa 0-1. I was really disappointed on this game, especially from the previous game that we won 9-2. So coming to this week and losing to Aston Villa. Again, nothing against Aston Villa, but it's Aston Villa. English team, they play good football. Bayern should have won, should have dominated this game. So I was a little disappointed on that. Like, truly, I was like, really? Because now the format, it has changed. It's no more groups. It's more like standings and playoffs. So, yeah. I don't know. Bayern needs to get their stuff together. Now, continuing with UEFA. Juventus versus RB Leipzig. Now, again, I was torn here. I'm a fan of Juventus. I was happy they won 3-2. But RB Leipzig is the German franchise of the New York Red Bulls, or vice versa. So, of course, I'm a fan of Red Bull franchise, so I have to show love. So I was a little torn up, but I will have to say this. Red Bulls, RB Leipzig had this game. They had control, they had momentum, especially in the second half. They let the game go. Juventus' experience in major competitions shown in this game. Because they were a man down as well. Yet they draw the 2-2 and then they won 3-2. So I was very impressed by Juventus. Very impressed. With RB Leipzig, I think this is a good experience for them. But they've already been in UEFA for a few years. They've been competing in UEFA already. So they should know better as well. Simple as that. That's all I'm saying. But it was a good game though. Good game after all. Good game. Now let's go to Major League Baseball playoffs, where the New York Yankees beat the Kansas City Royals 6-5. This was one heck of a game. I will have to say this. It was back and forth, and the Yankees in the later innings stepped up and win. The only thing that I'm a little worried is about Aaron Judge's playoffs woes continue. That's all I'm a little worried about. During the season, he's a fantastic hitter. He reminds me a lot of A-Rod. A-Rod during the season, my God, this boy, it's not a ball that he cannot hit. In the playoffs, it's a different story. Now, Judge, as a fan here, as a fan of the Yankees, as a fan of you, it's a mental thing, dude. It's just a mental thing. Get your shit together. Simple as that. And you will be fine. I'm telling you. It's another game, dude. It's another game because you have the talent, you have the ability. Simple as that. Now the Yankees are leading the series 1-0 with Game 2, I think, sometime this week. Now let's go with NCAA football. Where, man, this week has been nothing but disappointments. With Alabama lost to Vanderbilt. Now the crazy part about this is that Alabama hasn't lost to Vanderbilt since I think the 1980s. Now I wasn't here in those times. I was here after. I was watching college football after, like, late 80s. So I was very disappointed and crazy because Alabama had a chance to win and take over. The defense let Alabama down a little, but the offense made a few mistakes, and Vanderbilt capitalized, taking nothing away from Vanderbilt. I think they have a great program, strong program, and they did what they had to do to win, especially at home. So my hat's off to them. Simple as that. Now let's go to NFL football, where my beloved New York Jets lost again. We lost 17-23 to the Minnesota Vikings. Now, this is a game that was played in Europe, in London, actually. So the Jets lost. The Jets had a lot of opportunities to win this game. We just failed to capitalize in 7 opportunities. And Aaron Rodgers missed a few balls. With Garrett Wilson, Lazard dropped a few. With Mike Williams, it wasn't a connection there. And also the issue with Breece Hall, that he's not running the ball well. So I'm a little concerned about that. But I don't know. But the Jets had the opportunity to win this game just like they did last week. If they just wouldn't have made those 2 extra plays, the Jets could have beat right now, 4-1? 4-1 this week? Instead of being 2-3 in the record. So, it's just minor things. Because they didn't play no preseason together, and there's a connection in there. It's timing. So, as a fan, Mr. Salah, Rodgers, offense, it's just timing, guys. Simple as that. Focus on timing. Get pissed, but get a positive, good piss at each other. Get the timing together, and you guys will be unstoppable. Simple as that. Now let's go to our motorsports segment, where NASCAR Talladega Super Speedway happened. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. won. Congratulations to you, dude. You raced your race. Yeah, you won. Daniel Suarez finished 26th. There was a penalty. He couldn't catch up. Then there was an accident, and his car just couldn't catch up. I know it's a super speedway, but man, Ross Chastain, he was doing good. He was doing real good. But late hit, took the car out, and that was it. He didn't finish the race. So now the question is, let me check on this, because I'm not sure how Daniel is doing now. Let's see how we're doing in the playoffs. Well, Daniel's still in the playoffs. We're number 10, but we might be eliminated soon, because he needs to get some points in here, especially by the next race. If not, we're not gonna make the run of 8. So yeah, dude. So this was a really short week. So guys, I want to thank you. Appreciate you guys. If you guys can do me a huge favor, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. It helps me tremendously with the YouTube algorithm. New subscribers, I appreciate you guys very much. I truly do so. All subscribers, I appreciate you guys as well, because without you guys, I couldn't be doing this showing. You guys give me motivation, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I'll see you guys next week. Nothing but peace and love for you guys.